Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Lily, and I'm so happy that you are here with me today. In today's video, I am going to do a flip through of two new Halloween junk journals. Oh my gosh, look at this eye candy, you guys. They are absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to set this one aside and I'm going to walk you through this little one right here. All of the dimensions, everything, the pages, the size, all of that good stuff will be in the description area below. So just open that up and you'll read all of those juicy details. In this video, I just want to show you the images, the pages, and all of the embellishments and the ephemera that I used in these junk journals. Absolutely gorgeous. There is so much detail in these. I had so much fun making these junk journals like you have no idea. I used scrapbooking papers for the cover. I used die cuts that I embellished with gold wax. There is embossing. That 31 is gold embossed. And then you could see that there are photo corners. The front and the back of the covers are stitched with gold threading. And there's also a little bit of gold wax on the edges of the front cover. I also added a beautiful little cluster of distressed paper flowers. And I used some of these letter stickers from my stash. I literally shopped my stash for most of the items that I used in the junk journals. I used fabric that I had from my stash. This is actually fabric that I had back from 2020 when I was making masks. And then I made this cute little beaded charm dangle. So cute, individual letters spelling out the word boo. And then I used a little orange bead there. The back I covered with the same scrapbooking paper as I did in the front cover. If I miss any of the details, the second journal is similar to this one, but if I completely miss everything or anything, please ask me down below. Leave a comment, leave a question. I'm happy to elaborate. This ribbon is one of my favorite ribbons, this yellow, or it's kind of like a mustard color. I've had it in my stash for many, many years. It's an old Stampin' Up! Ribbon, and I absolutely love it, and I cut into it. I hadn't cut into it in years. I absolutely love it. Did I mention there are two signatures in this junk journal? I probably missed that. But you'll notice as I thumb through. It is absolutely gorgeous. Look at how beautiful it fans out. Lots of colors. Every single paper clip that is in this junk journal has a little ribbon to it. And I used all the colorful ribbons that I thought would be perfect for the Halloween theme. And I went outside of the traditional colors like the yellows, the orange, the purple, and the black, and I added some vibrant colors, and they just meshed so well. Each of the journals will have one of my Halloween houses, and these are unique to me, and I will have a video linked down below so you could see how I made these. They're made from junk mail envelopes or just regular number 10 envelopes, and I've got a few videos with a series for little houses. And I attached it with the paper clip that has a little charm of a moon dangling from it. Super, super cute. The inside of the cover is lined with more fun and beautiful Halloween scrapbooking papers. And these are a cardstock. They're a heavier scrapbooking paper. But look at these cute little houses. They have a pocket inside. And I just added some of the offcuts from the papers that I used so that you could see that it does have a pocket. It's easy to reach into that pocket and pull out those little papers or tags or goodies or whatever you want to put in there. So these are super fun to make. In fact, making these little Halloween houses is what inspired me to make the Halloween junk journal, because I wasn't even planning on making junk journals for Halloween. But I had everything out, and I just decided to make a couple. And I'm even thinking that I might make a couple more. We'll see how I'm doing with time. But it's just so much fun to have all of these things out on my work area to look through and to use. And like I said earlier, a lot of these items, especially the stickers the scrapbooking papers, the cut-aparts, all of that I shopped my stash. And you'll see cute little ribbons tied to each and every paper clip throughout the journals. If I missed one, I'll go back and I'll add it. So, so cute. So yes, two journals, two signatures in each of the junk journals. Lots of fun ephemera. Stick around because at the end of the video, I am going to show you all of the supplies, well, most of the supplies and the tools that I used to create ephemera, because there is also some handmade ephemera using die cuts that I used. And so I will show you that at the end of the video, so stick around for that. These are cut aparts, and I added some little gems to the eyes. In the tuck, I just embellished it with stickers and then a dimensional spider sticker. This Boo banner right here is a sticker from my sticker stash. So I didn't make that, but I stuck it on there, and oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. It's actually inspired me so that I can create my own. I tried sprinkling cute Halloween stickers throughout the journal, and you'll see them in most of the pages. Lots of pockets, lots of tucks, and 99.9% of the tucks and the pockets are stitched in. There's only one that I had to glue in because I left it out. And they're all stitched with gold and black thread. I didn't cut any of the threads. All the loose threads are still there because it kind of adds to the look of Halloween, almost like webbing. And it's just a nice little addition to it. These are cut apart tags. Added a little bit of ribbon and a little gem to these cut aparts just to personalize it, and just a little bit. That spider on the left hand side is a doily spider that I just folded over and glued onto the pocket with a little spooky word, and that comes from confetti. All of the journaling cards came from one set, and I can't remember off the top of my head what set they came from, but it's one that I've had in my stash for many years, and I believe at the end of the video I talk about that. This is my favorite feature of the entire junk journal, you guys. It is a cute little door. I embellished it, and look, there's vellum there, and right behind that vellum, you guys, it's a cat peeking through the window. Oh, I love that page so much. And the little door opens. So stinking cute. My favorite feature of the entire junk journal. And this little door is featured in both junk journals. So stinking cute. Oh, I forgot to mention, these journals are available on my Etsy shop. So if you want to see some close-up pictures, I will have the link to my Etsy shop down below, and you can hop on over to see that. But oh my gosh, so stinking cute. I love it so much. I just want to make little doors. Maybe I'll add one of those little doors to one of my little houses. I'm thinking I might do that. A cute little web flag that has just been attached with a cute little paper clip. And then I've also used dimensional stickers, and this one has little googly eyes. So cute. There are a lot of dimensional stickers. And typically I refrain from using really dimensional or thick embellishments because that adds bulk to the junk journal. But as I was making it, I really didn't care that the stickers and the embellishments were going to add bulk. It is just so fun to look through this journal. So there are a lot of dimensional embellishments in the junk journal, and I love it. For example, these tiles there that read out the word scary, they are stickers, but they're as thick as like a Scrabble cube. And then that pumpkin, it's also made from a wood, it's wood, little wood. And oh my gosh, see that little charm dangling from the tag? These are 3 tags that I just clustered together. But see that little charm? That is, I fussy cut that little charm from scrapbooking paper, and I'll show you that in just a moment. And then I added glossy accents over the cat, let it dry overnight, and made it into charms. And I'll talk more about that in just a moment, but I made a few. So there are 2 sets of these tags in each of the junk journals, and they each have one of those glossy accent charms dangling from it. Oh my gosh, so stinking cute. So, so cute. So I'm showing you here that these tiles that spell out scary are dimensional, but I love it. And these cut aparts, I also use glossy accents over the medallion part. I actually used crystal, well, I kind of used both. I used this Crystal Effects from Stampin' Up! That has been in my stash for years. You guys, I was so surprised it was still fluid. It worked magically. I don't know if they still make it, but I love it. And I love the nozzle. Actually like the nozzle better than the Glossy Accents nozzle, but they both do the exact same thing. So whatever you have, this was fun to do. And I hadn't used glossy. So I really, really went deep into my stash and used items that I hadn't used in a long time. And the glossy accents I did let dry overnight. Each of the signatures in the center will have some charms and some beads, some beads dangling from it. I even made paper beads that are wrapped in a wire. Oh my gosh, so cute. And then that little skull bead is from a bracelet that I've had that broke, and I just had the little skull beads, so I added those dangling from the strings in the center of the signatures. I'm also including a lot of the offcuts from all of the papers that I've used in the junk journals. All of them. Because I thought, well, it's fun to be able to further embellish your junk journal with papers that coordinate. So you'll see those also sprinkled throughout the junk journals for you to be able to use. I clustered some little pumpkin stickers down on the left-hand side. All those little tucks are stitched. And this is an offcut, and all I did is add a Halloween sticker to the front and turned it into a journaling card. And then at the very top, I stapled that tag to the top and then added a dimensional spider. That's a little wooden spider that I think I hot glued that one on there. The papers are mainly scrapbooking papers. Some of them have been coffee dyed or avocado dyed, like this one. And there's also some other avocado dyed, coffee dyed, and eco dyed papers. This is an offcut, and that little tab was made from packaging from a Heidi Swap card kit. And I love the black and white stripes, and so I just turned it into a little tab and stapled it on there and embellished with some Tim Holtz words. This is also a dimensional sticker, and I love it. It has like foil. That web was made from foil, and then that dimensional spider. These were so fun, you guys. Oh my gosh. These are the file folders from Tim Holtz's new release. And I just die cut them and embellished them with stickers, with some words, sticker words from Tim Holtz. I added a little bat sticker to the top there, and on the front of the file folder, I added some purple gems all along the side there, that top, and then added that Halloween sticker. More Halloween stickers. So cute. These are journaling cards, and I put 2 back to back and then glued them onto this avocado dyed paper. Look at how beautiful these scrapbooking papers are, and they coordinate so well. That was a complete accident, but they coordinated so, so well. And these are papers that I've had in my collection. A lot of them are American Crafts scrapbooking papers, but then I also had some old new stash of Stampin' Up! Halloween papers that I've had for many, many years. There are little coin envelopes also from the new Tim Holtz Chapter 3 collection. And I believe there are 2 of these coin envelopes in each of the junk journals. And I embellished with a sticker and made them from this beautiful scrapbooking paper. I believe this is scrapbooking paper from Stampin' Up. Old, like 10 years old paper that I had been, I don't want to say hoarding, but I have been holding on to it for a really long time. And then more journaling. These journaling cards are so stinking cute. And I discovered these when I was shopping my stash, when I was making the little Halloween envelope houses. I came across a booklet of journaling cards. So that was a nice find. And then these are cut apart. So one of the scrapbooking pages had cut aparts, and those are always fun when you get those journaling cards in the paper pads. Those are fun. You can cut them up and then further embellish. Pointing out all of the stitching. This is scrapbooking paper that I dyed, and I believe I used, I can't remember what type of dye I made. I think it was a DIY dye. I think I have a video from a couple years ago where I had limited supplies, and I was making my own homemade dye. I think I used what is that dye called? RIT, R-I-T. I think I used that. This is the second tag from Tim Holtz dye, and there is that little charm again. Super cute. Fussy cut, turned it into a charm. It's dangling on a garment pin. And then I embellished it with a little wooden sticker. You guys, look at that little cat there. That's a super dimensional little cat, and its body is black glitter, and I think it has googly eyes. So I love that little cat so much. Those little stickers are so cute. And look at these stickers right here, that spider web. That is an epoxy spider web sticker. The web is glittery, and that is a super dimensional spider, fuzzy, and it has little wired legs. Oh my gosh, that was in my collection. Again, I was probably, hoarding it because it was just so stinking cute. So cute. That little pumpkin strip is the UPC border from the paper, from the 12 by 12 paper. And all of these from the American Crafts paper collection, they're all printed. So I saved those and I used them as embellishments in a lot of these pages in the journals. That was a die cut, not a die cut, an ephemera piece from, I don't know from where. That's where it's from. I don't know from where. And I just stapled it onto that page. Another glossy accent cut apart tag. Adding the glossy accents really makes that tag pop. It doesn't look like a plain cut apart tag. It just adds more style to it. I'm showing you that this is a little bird paper clip, and I used it because it was on my desk. It was on my table, and so I reached for it, and it's the only one I had, so this journal gets to keep it. More beads in the center of the second signature. I had so much fun making these, and every time I went back, because I would do a flip through to make sure I didn't miss anything and that everything meshed well and everything was well coordinated. And each time I did my own quality control flip through, I kept adding more things to it. More tags, more stickers, and more paper clips, just little things, because I want to make sure that when you flip through each one of these pages, that you are enjoying the layout of each page. Here's the second little coin envelope. And then I just added a little sticker, and that sticker is so cute. It reads, "Creep It Real." I love that. And then inside there is a coordinating journaling tag. Those little coin envelopes are so cute, so cute. More stickers. And I like those bingo cards. Those were also cut aparts. And I only had one. I think it was also from a Stampin' Up! Halloween paper series. A journaling card. and that's the DIY dyed scrapbooking paper. That is an eyeball sticker, and if you kind of it's kind of, I don't remember what it's called, but if you move it in the light, the eye moves with you. It's pretty cool. Look at this gold foil dimensional pumpkin. So, so cute. So I didn't refrain. I didn't hold back from all of those thick embellishments, you guys. And I think that's what adds a lot of the bulk to the junk journal. But it's just so beautiful. It just works, you know. A second set of the file folder tags embellished with gems and stickers. And did I put little Tim Holtz words? I did. So much fun. So much fun to make this. A few weeks ago, I spent an entire day die cutting. Oh, let me first tell you, this is the last page. I attached a vellum envelope that I had from a Heidi Swap paper pad, the paper card, oh my gosh, from a card set. And it was the perfect size for the back cover. And these are little scraps from the scrapbooking paper, you guys. So I took the scrapbooking paper and I backed it with a heavy cardstock because this one's pretty thin. And I added the glossy accents or the crystal effects. So it's showing you how I backed it there with some black cardstock. And then I added the glossy accents and then let it dry overnight and then went back and fussy cut each one of them and then took my hole punch and then added the little garment tag. So stinking cute. And I'm including those just so you could see that there is a tuck in the back of the vellum envelope. I used an offcut and then stapled a star die cut, a couple of smaller journaling cards that will be tucked into the vellum envelope. And then I just embellished with some stickers. That's a little wooden bat sticker there. I love that back cover. So, so cute. Oh, I hope you love it as much as I loved making it. Look at that cover. So cute. Oh my gosh. Can't get enough of it. Can't get enough. Let's move on to the second one. You guys, look at this cover. That is a Scaredy Cat. It is a Tim Holtz stamp set. I love it. Love this one so much. Used the scrapbooking papers, the book corners. It's all made very similar to the first one. That cat and the word eek have been embossed with black glitter embossing powder. You could see the difference. I'm showing you here the difference in sizes. So obviously the one that has the 31 embossed is a little bit smaller than this one. This one, the sizes, all of that will be down below, but I believe this one is, oh my gosh, I can't remember off the top of my head, 8.5 by 6, I think. Down below. All the details down below. The frames, these little die cut frames, this is what they started out looking like. And I believe there are 2 or 3 layers, and I glued them together. And then I went over it with some gold wax. So stinking cute. These die cuts, when you punch them through, it's an old Big's Dies cut from Tim Holtz. It cuts 2 separate pieces. It cuts out that center area where the cat is embossed and then the frame. So you can do it in different colors and combine them. I added gold wax to the Eek little card there. So cute. This fabric coordinated so well. Who would have thought? I like using the fabric on the spine. It adds flexibility. And when I was sifting through my fabrics, I thought this one was perfect. It's like a starlight. It's beautiful. Gold stitching all around the front and the back cover. And the book corners are on all the corners. So there's 4 book corners there. 2 signatures. And I'm using the same ribbon as I did in the first one. And I also added their the closure is one of those larger We Are Memory Keepers eyelets, and I love working with those. Oh, I love this ribbon so much. So much. I have a little bit left, but I also have a second roll in a slightly different mustard yellowy color. Look at how beautiful that looks. It's going to fan out so beautifully. This one is lined with that beautiful scrapbooking paper. You could see all the little faces that are framed, all the little portraits. And this one also includes one of my little Halloween houses. You want to see how I made those? Again, that video is down below so you could see. I've now made them in Halloween. I've made them for Christmas, and I also just have all occasion, just whimsical little houses, and those videos will be linked down below. It's almost like a series now with these little house envelopes. I just love making them, and I talk about the inspiration and all of that in the very first one. All those are down below. I'm including this little offcut, and I just added a little tab there. So if you want, you can cut it apart and add your own glossy accents. And I just inserted it in the pocket of this little house. These are floating pockets, but you can also glue them down to the page. Or you can use the back of the little house envelope pockets as a journaling spot. This one also has a paper clip with that little moon charm attached to it. I love it. I love making these little houses, you guys. They're so cute. You'll see similarities as far as the ephemeras and the stickers go. Some of them are different because maybe I only had one, one sticker, like this little purple house. I only had one. And then another banner. This is from my sticker stash. I love these so much. I have to recreate those. Those are so cute. I've had those in my stash for a really long time. And this is a beautiful little, I don't even know what it is, almost like a rosette. But it has little pumpkins and it's foil and it has an enamel pumpkin in the center. All of the pockets and all of the tucks have also been stitched with gold and black threading. Cut apart tags just like in the other one, embellished with a gem and then added ribbons. You'll see all of the paper clips have a different ribbon, and some of these ribbons are different from the other junk journals. And I think I may have missed adding a ribbon to a paper clip here and there. So you'll see how it goes from not having ribbon to having ribbon. I edited that part out. And because these junk journal pages are wider, I didn't have to fold over the bingo cards. Those fit nicely on the pages. This is the center of the first signature with the stitched pockets. The beads are the same. And what I like about these, I leave them long enough so that they can dangle from the bottom of the journal, or you can flip them over onto the top. Again, three tags kind of clustered together, tied with ribbon, and then added one of those portrait charms. So stinking cute. The spooky tile letters. These are made from a heavy, like a chipboard type to mimic like Scrabble tiles. Journaling cards, and on that one with the cat, I added some pink gems to the eyes just to make it pop a little bit. Lots of threads, gold and black threads. If the threads bug you, when you have, if one of these journals ends up in your hands, remember it's your journal and you can alter it. You can cut the strings off and you can move things around, and it's yours. You can do whatever you want. I make these based on what I like, but then once you have it, you can do with it as you wish. Further embellish, leave it as it is, remove things, you know how it is. added some little, these are almost like flare stickers, faux flare stickers that I added there. This is a raven, a die cut I just had in my stash. I don't know where it came from, but I added a gem eyeball to it. This journal also has two, you see how I kind of, you didn't see how I did it because of the magic of video, but I added a ribbon to the paper clip. And each of this journal will also have two of the coin envelopes made from the Tim Holtz die, and I just embellished it with a cute little sticker and another cut apart tag with the Crystal Effects gel on it. It's either Crystal Effects or Glossy Accents. I kind of use both because I wanted to see the results after they dried, and they dry exactly the same. They're not, I wouldn't be surprised if they're actually the same stuff, just in a different labeled bottle. More of these file folders embellished with a strip of gems and stickers and Tim Holtz words. And then I just tucked one inside of the other. So you get two little file folders. I don't know if I did two in each of them. I may have just, they might be a little bit different. Where I didn't use the entire file folder in the others where I only cut and made like an index card out of it. So they might be a little bit different. Dimensional stickers, that one is so, so cute. It has like a gold foil and it is layered. It's like 2 or 3 layers. It's so cute. A cut apart that I embellished with a tab and a sticker. Turned it into a journaling card. Lots of offcuts. This journal will also include some of the offcuts left from cutting the scrapbooking paper. I am so glad I had extras of these pages because they just work so well together. And I don't know if I have any more. I don't know. I don't know what I have. I made such a mess when I was making these journals. A creative mess. It's like Halloween exploded in my craft area. But it looks like a party. It looks like a lot of fun. And it looks like I've been busy. People will ask, what are you doing? I'm working. Are you really working? Yes, I'm working. Have you seen that video, that TikTok or that meme? What are you doing? I'm working. No, really, what are you doing? I'm working. This is the second tag. That is a fuzzy little spider. Oh my gosh, those are so cute. You know, if it's a sticker, I'm okay with it. But in real life, if I come across a spider, yeah, not good. It's not going to happen. No, keep it away. But it's okay if it's a sticker. I'm okay with that. And I had a few leftover tags that I had die cut. And so I just added a couple to this journal. And what's nice about that, those tags is you can also die cut the reinforcers. These are tags left or found in my stash from an old ephemera pack. I don't know where it came from. I don't know. Because what I used to do back in the day, I would buy the ephemera and then I would just take the packaging off and I would put it in little boxes. And that's how I would store it. So I don't know where a lot of these came from because they're out of their packaging. I kind of still do that, thinking that I will remember if I have to make reference to it. I don't. That is the biggest lie I tell myself, that I'm going to remember. I try, but I know I'm not. There's just too much going on, you guys. But if you want to make a Halloween journal and you don't have everything that I have, obviously you're not going to have everything that I have. And I'm not going to have everything that you have. We all have different things, and it's nice to see what we can make with the stash, or our own personal stash. What I'm trying to say is you need to create with what you have, and you may have similar things to what I have. and maybe some of the things that I'm using. Look at this little shakety shake sticker. That one's a thick one, you guys. It has glitter, not glitter, confettis in there and sequins. It is so stinking cute. It's pretty thick, but I had to add it. It's just so cute. Look at that. It has like a little dome over the pumpkin. Love it. It's beautiful. Some of the things that I'm using may inspire you. Or you may remember, hey, I've got something similar to that. Or, oh, I remember I can make something similar to that. And it'll inspire you to create your own things. And that's really what this is all about as well. I know I make a lot of these journals for me to sell, but I also make, behind the scenes, I make journals as gifts as well. And, but it's all about ideas and inspirations. Here's the second little door. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at the little cat. Look at the little face on that little cat. Oh my gosh. So stinking cute. I love this so much. Like, I just want to make little doors with little cats behind the window. That's all I want to do. I love this so much. So much. I embellished it with little stickers I had, again, from my stash. And a lot of these things, I have a lot of stickers. But a lot of these things can be recreated with little scraps and die cuts and little things like that. Oh, this is the pocket that I completely forgot to stitch in, so I had to glue it. This is the only one. That's why I said 99.9% of the pockets are stitched, because this point one was left out and I had to glue it in. But that's okay. We don't always have to stitch. I stitch because I love the look of it, but glue works just as fine. I added a little on the lower lip. My arm is covering it, but that skull is from an old, not an old, it's a, well, I guess it's a few years old stamp set from Tim Holtz. And those little pieces were just in my stash. I can't find the actual stamp, so I'm still looking for it. Oh, this journal includes a little tiny envelope, and this is a Tim Holtz die that I used. I didn't include one in the first junk journal, but I may include it in a little ephemera pack I may make for the junk journal. I'll include one of those little envelopes. But I'm showing you here that I left it unglued in the back so that you can use it as a little tuck spot. I just inserted a little tag in there. And then just some other little labels and tags. I added a little wooden skull sticker to that. Almost looks like a tombstone. And then more stickers to embellish it. So did I finish telling you guys that the whole purpose of my videos is also to inspire, so that you can, well, I'm hoping that you are inspired so that you can create and make beautiful things as well. Because I know a lot of you out there inspire me to make, so I hope I am doing the same with you. This is a offcut, and I just folded it over, placed it over the page. That ribbon is so cute. I only have a little strip of it, but I love the combination of that bright pink and the orange. It's just, they work so well together. More offcuts and junk journaling cards. And then embellish that pocket with some stickers. That is a little puffy, there's a lot of puffy little stickers in the journal. That was a little pumpkin. Another offcut. That paper is fun. One of the little journaling cards that came from the same brand pad. So I had two sets of journaling cards, the larger ones and then the smaller ones by the same brand. And I'll show you that in just a moment. There's another little cat, a dimensional cat with the little googly eyes. That is a offcut of just almost like faux washi that you can reuse, and I included that with the other offcut paper. Little coin pocket. And then you could see I missed a little ribbon there. So there you see I have added a little bit of ribbon to the paper clips. And if I still missed some, I will go back again. I will do a final, before I ship out the junk journals, I always go back and go through it one last time to make sure I didn't miss anything. So stinking cute, you guys. This avocado dyed paper was torn, but I embraced the tear, and then I just added a little bit of washi tape. You can see where it's torn there, and then it's kind of haphazardly placed over that tear. I didn't want to cover it up. I just wanted to further embellish the tear. More stickers. These are cute little stickers I just kind of sprinkled. Another banner. This one's cute. This one reads creepy. And these are so stinking cute. I think these came from Jolene, the Jolene brand stickers. I think. I didn't have the packaging anymore, so I honestly can't tell you. But they may have. I had a larger, in that same Heidi Swap card kit, were included different size vellum envelopes. And I included the larger one here. And I made my own little index card there to show you that there's a little tuck spot behind the envelope. And then another offcut of this portrait scrapbooking paper that you can use if you want to and make your own little little portrait charms, and a couple of little journaling cards. So cute. So fun. So fun to look through. It's nice, actually. You know, I'm doing the voiceover and going through this, seeing it from this angle. It is so nice. So maybe I want to keep it. They're so cute. I had no plans of making Halloween junk journals, you guys. I really didn't. But I've had so much fun making these. They are just absolutely gorgeous. We're now coming to the part where I'm going to show you some of the tools, some of the supplies that I used for the embellishments that I used. I purchased Chapter 3 from Tim Holtz. And this release came out in July, and when I saw it, I absolutely fell in love with Chapter 3, you guys. It is one of the best releases that I think Tim Holtz has had. This is obviously not sponsored or anything, but I'm just telling you how I feel about this purchase. And these are the little file folders that I made from this die set. And there are so many other little things. If you guys haven't watched Tim Holtz's videos, go search for him and go watch him. I like to watch his lives because there's just so much information that he shares. So I made a lot of those little file folders, and this is the coin envelope die, and this is what they look like when they are die cut, and so many other things, labels and windows and journaling cards that you can do that come from this die set. Absolutely gorgeous. They fold easily, and I used score tape to seal it. So I'm just showing you how easily they are put together. When I first received this set, I took all the scrapbooking paper that I had, and I probably made 100 of each in just an assortment of of papers. This is the mini envelope. Look at that. Oh my gosh, so cute. Now, I have been DIYing these for a really long time, and I didn't have any problem doing it, making my own. And in fact, I have videos on how you can make your own using packaging and just scrap paper. But when this set came out, I just had to have it because I knew that these are like basic, like foundation pieces that I will be using over and over again forever. So I love the Chapter 3 release, you guys. Love it so much. And this was also part of it. These tags are amazing. Again, I've been making my own DIY tags for a really long time. But when this set came out, I just had to have it. And this is the die that I used to make the tags that are in the junk journals, the ones that are clustered together in threes. Yeah, I used that die set. Absolutely beautiful. Here is an old die set that I've had. In fact, I've never used it. This was the first time I used it as I was going and shopping my stash, and I came across this. I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to be perfect. I didn't know how I was going to use it. I was actually thinking I was going to put it on the cover of the journal. And then I just thought about placing it in one of the pages. And I'm showing you here that for the door, I actually cut 2 of these out and then cut 1 door and then sandwich the vellum between the 2 doors. So I left one as it is, cut the second door out, and then glued it with the vellum in between, and then put that little cat sticker sandwiched in there. And that's just what worked for me. So love this die. Love it so much, you guys. I've had it for a long time. It almost looks like a school bus from this angle, but it's a door. This is one of my favorite Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous stamp sets, and that is where the cat came from. Look at those faces. Oh my gosh, so stinky, so stinking cute. I just love those. And this is also an old Tim Holtz stamp set. They are foam. They're dense foam stamps, and that is what I used to stamp out Eek, Eek on that front cover. And the embossing I used, I think I'm going to go grab it to show you. It is, yes, I did. It is Nuvo Glitter Noir embossing powder. This stuff is amazing, and I have gone through several jars of it. It is my favorite. I love it so much. So I'm basically just showing you some of the supplies that I'm using. These are things that I collected from my stash. And this is exactly how I had them in my stash, you guys. That's why I don't know where they came from. So I still have a few of these banner stickers left over. And I'm probably going to recreate and try to DIY some of those myself. And these are cute little stickers with little googly eyes in them. Love those so much. These are pumpkins. These are kind of heavy, dimensional. I believe they're made from like a resin. And this is where the journaling cards came from. Both of them, the larger ones and the smaller ones. It is an old set, I believe from 2012 or 2014. Here's an extra little embossed cat that I had left over. And I just embossed him on scrapbooking paper. You could see how I did the die cuts. And you get the 2 pieces. You get the frame and then the centerpiece, which are die cut separately. And I know that Tim Holtz, they no longer make the Biggs dies anymore. This is one of my favorite, and it's just in my stash. And you can die cut them in different colors. So you may have a similar one, or you may have this one. And if it's not, if you're using thin papers, you can layer them 2, 3, 4, 5 to make it sturdier. This is the gold wax. It is by ART. I believe it, ART. And I just took a little bit and I rubbed it to give it an antique finish on there. And I just love the way I use that wax a lot, and I've had it for a while. And because you only use microscopic amounts of it, it'll last you for a long time. Here are some of the portraits. These have already been, the glossy accents have already been applied to it. And you could see how it is backed with a heavier black cardstock just to give it more weight. That the crystal effects and the glossy accents are a little bit heavy, and they would curve the or bend or fold, not bend, curve the little portraits, and so that's why I backed it up. And then after they dried, after 24 hours, I went back and I fussy cut around them. And then I took my little itty bitty hole punch and then punched a little hole at the top and dangled it on the tags with a garment pin. These are cute. These are like a resin sticker, super cute. I think I used one of them in one of the junk journals. Eyeball stickers, and you could see how if you kind of move it around, the eyeball kind of moves around with you. Those are pretty cool. And then my favorite Tim Holtz word stickers. I have tons of these. This one is from the Occasions pad. And these are beautiful. These are like rosette stickers, and they are multi-layered, 2 or 3 layers. These are wooden stickers. So cute. So you saw those sprinkled throughout the journals as well. I love these. And you can see that's why I don't know where any of this came from, you guys. This is how they're living in my Halloween box. In one of the in the video, the little house, the haunted Halloween little house pocket envelope video. Whew, that was a mouthful. I show you how I keep my embellishments in a 12 by 12 craft keeper. I love these epoxy stickers so much, so you could see how the webbing is like in a glitter. I'm wondering if I could recreate these with glossy accents on maybe an acetate, cut out a round acetate and then add glossy accents, and then somehow draw in that glitter web. I wonder, maybe I need to play and kind of figure that out, because I don't know where those came from and I don't think I'm ever going to find them. But here they are, side to side. You guys, these have been so much fun to make and to show you. Please let me know what you think down below. And again, if you are interested, I will have them in my Etsy shop. That link is down below. I appreciate you guys being here. You guys are awesome. Thank you. You guys take care, and I hope you are all doing well. Bye.